One of those nights, you know, just your general comments.
Well, I mean, I thought we got off, you know, we weren't the start we weren't really looking for. I thought our power play, we lost a lot of momentum on that. You know, a lot of times early, yes. Yeah. You know, I thought early on we lost a lot of momentum. You know, even if you don't score on the power play, you got to at least use it to gain momentum. And then they capitalized on theirs on a couple broken plays in the second period. It wasn't anything set. Unfortunately, our first goal, you know, we swung on it. They beat us back, changed sides, and then on the second goal, unfortunately, we got beat off the wall, and you know, it went far post and in. We got a lot of things to tighten up on our special teams. You know, I think we've been playing hard 5-on-5, but right now our special teams is being the difference maker in us to this point in the season.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like you had something to build on from last night. You had a couple of power play goals, and I think I wasn't there, but I'm assuming your PK was fairly solid.
Yeah, it was much better. It was unfortunate.
So you probably thought you had something to build on.
We did have. I thought we had a lot of stuff to build on off of last night. You know, and like I said, there was just a few broken plays that they capitalized on. Yeah. And I thought we lost a lot of one-on-one battles tonight. You know, especially on special teams. You know, those gray areas, battling to get pucks back. They blocked a lot of shots. They did a good job collapsing around Bishop. Blocked a lot of shots. And I think at the same time, you know, he made a few big saves for him as well. Timmins had the scoring chance in the second period off the wing. We had a couple other 2-on-1s, Esposito and Repic and things like that. We capitalized on one of those opportunities. It's a different game, but we just couldn't ever get that one goal to get over the hump.
Yeah. In terms of pace, do you think that they were hungry, not having won a game? I know it's still early yet, but did that have any bearing on this game, you think? I mean, coming in 0-3.
I mean, anyone, you know, anyone that, you know, has struggled of late, whether it was Texas or, you know, whether it was Peoria tonight, they're going to kind of play like that wounded dog a little bit, and you have to be prepared when they, you know, they're going to push, you got to push back. And, you know, I thought at times we countered well. And then at other times, you know, we got too cute. You know, in the gray area, we tried to make little soft chip passes at the blue line. We turned it over.
Talking about special teams now?
No, 5-on-5 as well. Yeah, just in general. I thought there's too many times we just didn't play a simple game as we need to. Yeah. And we got away from some of the things we were successful with.
I think you're, what, on special teams now, -4 or -5, something like that.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure right now. I'd have to go. Yeah, I'd have to add up all the numbers and everything else. But yeah, and that's
5-on-5 has been.
5-on-5's been solid. Even up, we've been solid. Like we've been talking about, one of the strengths of our team is our depth and being able to roll lines and D pairs. And you know, right now we got to tighten up on the special teams to make sure that it gives us a chance to win games, especially with a huge 3-3 next weekend.
Yeah, is this one going to be a little tough to chew on all week, or you think you guys will be able to put it behind them?
Well, you know what? We don't want to forget the feeling what it felt like after the game, especially at home. You know, it's a true test about how you handle. Anyone can handle after wins. It's how you react after losses. You know, I'm a big guy believer in not getting too high or too low, and you know, so we go back to work. You know, we got a workout tomorrow, and then we go back to work on the ice Monday, and then and go from there.
Yeah. How about, you know, Foster's been playing well. I don't know if you can assign much of this blame to him with you know, all those power play goals he gave up, but
you know, there's maybe a couple that he would want back. You know, the first one kind of even went through him. I thought he read the play well. You know, he's been a rock for us to this point. You know, if you're not going to, it doesn't matter whether we give a 5 or 1. If you don't score a goal, it's not going to make a difference. So, you know, from our standpoint, you know, whether we lose 1-0 or 5-0, it's still the same. It's a loss. We didn't score, and we didn't do enough of the little things.
What about going forward? Then you got 3-3 next weekend.
Yep.
Will any of the other goalies be ready to go if you need?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, you know, I know Tyler Plant's chomping at the bit to get a chance at a game.
Okay, he's healthy now.
Yep, yeah, he's healthy now, and you know, we'll wait and see what happens. Florida plays tomorrow. We'll see where they are with their health. We'll see where we are with our health, you know, after everything kind of subsides, and go from there.
Well, obviously not what you were looking for tonight. What was the story in your view?
It's tough to say. Obviously, it's not an effort we're going to be accepting of, that's for sure. Nobody's happy with that. And I don't know, it was a tough night. Tough night, hard to put a finger on it, but definitely did not compete hard enough as a team.
Did Coach have anything to say after the game in particular?
You know, just not happy with the effort, I guess, especially at home, and everybody knows that. We can't, we got to be better at home, that's for sure. So nobody's happy in there, that's for sure.
Well, special teams play especially was just, I don't know what happened tonight.
No, that's one area we really gotta work on. That's for sure. I think, do they have all 5 power play goals?
I think 4 out of the 5.
4 out of 5, and then our power play was not good. We got to capitalize, and yeah, it's a work in progress, and we got to spend some time on that this week, both areas.
Well, it seemed like you had something to build on from last night. You had a couple of power play goals. I don't know if you gave up any, maybe one.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so then it seemed to be something to build on, but tonight it just went the other way for whatever reason.
Yes, it did. Yeah, last night we got a couple. I mean, that's just how the power play is. Sometimes you get a rebound right on a guy's stick, and sometimes they go in the corner. I mean, it's funny. It's a game of funny bounces a lot of times, but definitely not competing hard enough to get the loose pucks and everything. Get those back. So
yeah. You think they maybe were just a little hungrier? They hadn't won yet this year, and you want to use that as an excuse, maybe, but
no, they played well. Obviously, definitely not going to use or make any excuses. They played well and they played hard, and we just didn't match that tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Things have been going pretty well. 3 out of the first 4.
Yeah.
Always things to work on. You know, you could turn around and win the next game 5-0.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
This is something that's going to kind of, you have a week to work on it, but you have a week for this bitter taste to kind of stay in your mouth.
Yeah, and that could be a good thing. Obviously, it's not a good feeling right now, but we're going to be obviously remembering this feeling and definitely not wanting this again. It's a game where you really can't get too low, and you definitely can't get too high. So try to be pretty even keeled about it, but definitely got to be better.
Yeah.